Okay, good evening. This is Rhonda Grassberger, and I'm here with Allison Rose, a producer at Ashland Cable Television. We're here tonight at Cave Tech for the first dual meet of the Ashland High School swim and dive season against the combination team of Holliston Medway. There'll be 11 swim events tonight and a diving competition session that is beginning at this moment. There are 6 lanes. And 5.5, 5, 5. So what we just saw was our diver Emma Landry do a forward dive. This is a Holliston Medway diver. This is our diver, Josh, and he's completing a forward dive. Tuck 1.2 is the degree of difficulty. He got a series of 4s there. 4, 4, 4.5. Each of the divers tonight will go through 6 dives. Each one has to be a specific dive in order to get credit. It's has guided on a degree of difficulty, and you take the judges' 3 scores, and it creates a mathematical score. So there's the Holliston athlete, 4, 4.5, and 5. Here's our 3rd diver, Peter Lukashev, who also is quite a talented swimmer. Ooh, little. 4, a 3.5, and a 3.5. So here we have Emma up again. Forward 1.5 somersault, beautiful. 4.5, 5.5, 5. As the Holliston athlete dives, I'll explain a little bit more about diving. So the diving scores are calculated by adding the 3 individual scores from the judges, multiplying them by the degree of difficulty. And scores can range from 1 to 10. The degree of difficulty would go from like 1.0 to 3.0 in your average high school dual meet. Here we have Josh Landry, freshman. There's a forward somersault tuck. 4.5, 4.5, and 4. Excellent. Oh, yeah. Total of 44.5 points.
No.
Oh, okay. No. Here we have Peter Lukashev coming back for his 2nd dive. Four, 5, 5.5, and 5.5. And here's Emma back. Third dive. 5, 5, 5. Nice even scores for the judges on that nice dive. 1.7 degree of difficulty for Emma. Nice job. She's also quite a good swimmer, so she might be in some events later on tonight. Wow. So the diver for Holliston just got, one of the judges gave a 7, 6.5, 6.5. Here we have Josh Landry back. Nice inward dive. That's very difficult. 1.4. His scores were 5, 5, and 5.5. As we're watching their diver go, I'm going to quickly talk about the head coach, Heather Keaveney, of the diving team. She returns for her 8th season at the Ashland High School diving coach. Began her career as a gymnast and transitioned to diving as a high school freshman. Westfield High School. Heather was a 4-year varsity letter winner. And then she went on to Division I Holy Cross and has diving records for 6 and 11 dives on both the 1 meter and 3 meter boards. Oh, we're back to Peter. Nice, that looked wonderful. Back 1. 5, 5.5, and 5. Great. Emma's back. Very nice. 5, 5.5, 5.5. And more on Coach Heather Keaveney. She was named the 2016-2017 South Central Diving Coach of the Year. She's an MIAA certified coach and has completed the following professional development courses: Federation of High School Fundamentals of Coaching, MIAA Concussion and Injury Prevention. It's been a great, very popular diving coach here. Here we have back Josh Landry with his 4th dive. Nice. 4.5, 4.5, 5. And I've heard that when you're new to diving, and Josh is just a freshman here, that those back dives are the hardest, and that looked really nice. Peter's back. He's a sophomore. This will be his 4th dive. 4.5, 4. 4, 3.5, 4, which is really, really good. That was a 2.3 degree of difficulty for the dive that Peter just did. So mathematically, that's his highest scoring dive. Emma Landry, back for dive number 5. Five and a half, 5.5, 5. Oh, all three 5.5. And that was a inward dive, exceptional. Good job. That was a 1.5 degree of difficulty, and Emma will have one dive left this evening. Yeah, 5.5, 6, 5.5 for the Holliston Medway diver, and that looked like a high degree of difficulty. Here's Josh back for his 5th dive. Two and a half, 1.5, 3.5. Here we have Peter Lukashev coming back from an inward dive, his 5th dive of the evening. Peter's brother, older brother, Vanya, is a senior captain this year. Oh, wonderful. 1.4 degree of difficulty. 5.5, 5.5, 5. 5.5. All three 5.5s. Great. Junior Emma Landry completing her 6th dive. Five, 5, 5. Excellent, excellent. Emma, as a junior, as she continues to dive throughout the season, in order to qualify for sectionals in states, you have to do a cumulative score 2 times, not just at one meet, but 2 separate meets. And it's not just dives of your choice. It has to be specific dives. In addition to the 6 types of dives that need to be done at each meet, there's a certain dive picked for each meet that every participant needs to do. Here we have Josh back for his last dive. 1.8 degree of difficulty. Here's hardest dive of all 6. Nice. 4.44. 4.4, 3.5. That was a back dive with a 1.5 twist. Very nice. 1.8 degree difficulty. Good job, Josh Landry. It is freshman year, first meet of the season. So here we have Peter Lukashev, who's a sophomore, coming back for his 6th dive with a reverse inward somersault. Tuck, 1.7 degree of difficulty. Nice. 5.55. Nice even scores from the judges. And I think he'll be glad with his overall score. Good job, Peter. And there we have it, the end of the diving session for this evening. And we will begin our 11 swimming events, our relays and our individual events. And I will be keeping you posted on who's in what heat and what lane. For those of you watching, it is a co-ed swim meet. Boys will be swimming against girls. The first heat of every event will be a varsity heat where the points count. Scoring is specifically relays are 8, 4, and 2 points for first, second, and third. Individual events, including diving, are scored 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for first through 5th place. It takes 94 points to win a dual meet. Last year was our 10th year of the program, and we won every dual meet. Let's hope this year is a repeat as we see our 4 captains and a total of 5 seniors cheer on this largest group of 38 Ashland High School swimmers and divers that we've ever had. Right now they're putting up the backstroke flag, so our backstrokers can count to the wall. And then we'll get going with our events. As I was saying, the first heat, if there's more than one heat, is the point scoring heat, and only those first 5 individuals will score points, or the first 3 relays will score points. I'll try and work with Allison here and keep some score tabulations as we go, and hopefully we can have a general idea of where we are, and we'll keep you updated on that. Oh, this would be a good time to talk about some of the athletes on the team. Our freshmen this year, we're lucky to have 11 new freshmen. Brooke Boulanger, Dhruv Chu, Mariana de Oliveira, Cece Govan, Sophia Craigsman, Joshua Landry, who we've already seen diving, Ellie McSweeney, Algis Petlin, Elise Reep, and Carly Watt. So welcome to all our freshmen, and you'll be hearing their names during the events. Our sophomore group is Elena Battaglino, Matthew Ducharme, Alex Gu, Abby Hirscham, Peter Lukashev, who you saw diving, Elena Nuvruzbekova, and Nathan Noel. Juniors, Trey Adrian, Rachel Bear, Jack Emberley, Julia Gillis, Sam Govan, Ryan Kramer, Emma Landry, who you saw diving already, Aileen Martins, Bridget McSweeney, Phillip Nikolov, Alex Pexey, who was our TVL champion last year, league champion, Andrea Pedraza Herrera, Ben Pepper, Jake Pierson, Silas Spencer, and then our senior group is Beverly Brion, Michelle Grasberger, Petit Kadimdwan, Vanya Lukashev, and Emily Pepper. And our head coach and assistant coaches, head coach Ann Meisner, assistant coach Katie Lazzotti. And I already mentioned diving coach Heather Keaveney, and our diving session has culminated. We're going to begin with first event of the meet, 200 medley relay. Lane 2, Alex Gu, Vanya Lukashev, Peter Lukashev, Beverly Brion. Lane 4, Alex Pexey, Phillip Nikolov, Jake Pierson, Michelle Grasberger. Lane 6, Pratit, Ryan, Brooke, and Trey. I did start my watch, and we should be able some kind of a figure on how our relays are doing. Looks like lane 2, Alex Gu and Alex Pixie are racing through their backstroke leg. 200 medley begins with 2 links of backstroke, 2 links of breaststroke, 2 links of butterfly, and then it culminates with 2 links of freestyle. Again, it's a co-ed high school season. There are at least 1 girl on every relay, every co-ed relay. There we go with our breaststroke leg. We've got Phillip Nikolov has entered the pool, and Vanya and Ryan Kramer. And lane 1 is closest to us. Lane 6 is farthest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes. And our lanes for this meet are going to be 2, 4, and 6. And there we have our lane 4 relay. Butterflyer, Jake Pierson. And we've got a butterflyer, Peter Lukashev, who's just turned around from the diving session and jumped in for the fly leg. Brooke Boulanger is a flyer on the 3rd relay in lane 6. Flyers are heading on into the wall, and there's Michelle Grasberger, lane 4, doing the free leg. Then we've got Bev Brion, lane 2, already in the water for her free leg. And finally, we'll have Trey Adrian in lane 6 for Ashland High School, doing the final freestyle leg. Co-ed relay coming in, first place. Nice 8 points. And we've got Bev, who just finished beautifully. That'll bring us 4. And our 3rd relay, if they can get 3rd and they're racing to the wall, we're going to get 2 points. Oh my goodness. And I would say we got it. I think we just got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. 14 points for that first event. Wonderful, wonderful. Good job. Okay. Here we have the 200 free. Swimmers are lined up at the block. Alex Gu, lane 2, lane 4, Jack Emberley, and lane 6, Emily Pepper. Emily Pepper just coming off a season of volleyball for Ashland High School's varsity volleyball team, and we're excited to have her here for the swim season. This will be the 200 freestyle, which is going to be 8 lengths. There is a possibility some of the athletes, certainly that swim year-round, like Jack Emberley, Alex Gu, Jake Pierson, Lukashevs, Vanya, Bev Brion, who swim year-round, to already be conditioned enough to make sectional cuts. So I will be paying attention to some of those qualifying times. And this kind of race is all about pace. You really want to make sure you have something left in your gut for the last 50. Jack's already going out at a really nice pace in lane 4. This is one of his best events, 200 free and 500 free. Alex Gu looks good. He was just the backstroker in the medley relay. Jack's out very fast, but I think he can hold it because this is, to him, one of his shorter events. So real quick, our head coach, Ann Meisner, we have been very lucky to have her with us since 2014. She has been TVL Coach of the Year 3 times, 2013-14, 2015-16, and 2016-17. This will be her 5th year as head coach at Ashland High School. She's a USA Swimming registered coach, a member of NISCA. She graduated from Providence College with a degree in special and elementary ed. She works at the Ellie Fund and is a patient services coordinator. And she lives in Natick with her husband and 2 boys. Our assistant coach is Katie Lazzotti, and her bio will be coming soon. And certainly we hope to have that information by the senior night meet. And Jack looks a little tired. He might have gone out too fast for a long school night. And this is a late evening here at Keefe Tech. My watch is saying, though, he'll be under 2 minutes, which is really fantastic. And there he is coming in about 1:58. Nice job. Nice job, Jack. So for the boys, well, 1:57 would have been sectionals. I think he was just a hair off on the first meet of the year. There we had touching the wall, Alex Gu in little around 2:20, maybe faster. And then Emily Pepper's coming in nicely around 2:30. Nice job, woo! So that will give us, looks like first, second, fifth. First, second, and fifth. Okay. And that'll give us 11 points for that event. And that should give us a total of 25. Next event we have coming up is often considered one of the most difficult in high school swimming, besides the 500 free, the 200 IM. We have in lane 2, Jake Pierson, lane 4, Alex Pexey, lane 6, Bev Brion. 200 IM, 2 laps of butterfly, 2 laps of backstroke, 2 laps of breaststroke, 2 laps of freestyle. If I remember correctly, Bev had a great season last year with the IM, taking time off in sectionals and culminating her season very well with the IM. And Alex Pexey's terrific at this event, as was his brother Johnny. Looks pretty close with him and Jake. Both under 30 seconds at the 50 butterfly split. Bev around 33, which is wonderful. Alex is a backstroker. He owns the TVL record in the 100-yard backstroke. And as you can see, he's pulling ahead in the backstroke leg. He has a very nice stroke, takes very few strokes per lap. Extraordinary distance per stroke, nice and smooth. He's onto his breaststroke leg. Nice pull out. And there goes Alex. Alex's older brother, Roger, is a sprint freestyler, and Alex is quite good at freestyle as well. His older brother's at Tufts and has broken 20 seconds in the 50 free and qualified for NC2As these last few years. So we're very excited to have an alumni, Roger Gu, who continues to do well and very well in swimming. Alex Pexey's older sister, Jackie Pexey, is at Ithaca College competing in swimming, and she too is an NC2A qualifier, swam the butterfly leg in the relay for Ithaca College. And here they are in their freestyle leg, and I'm not surprised to see Alex competing so beautifully in the freestyle. It reminds me of his brother, and Alex is bringing it home well, and it looks like Alex is, Jake, I'm sorry, Jake is working hard to catch up. Looks like Alex Pexey finished in about 2:13, 2:14. And Jake Pierson comes in third. First, third, and Bev finishing up nicely, 2:37. First, third, and fifth. Next event is the 50 freestyle. This is the shortest and most popular event of the meet. And to prove it, we've got 4 heats coming up. The first heat is the varsity heat. Points will count. Lane 2, Vanya Lukashev. Lane 4, Sam Govan. Lane 6, Michelle Grasberger. 50 free, simply 2 links to the pool. It's over fast. As I say, this event starts and finishes quickly. We are very relieved to have our blocks back this year. Last year, one of them broke, and by the MIAA rules and regulations, we couldn't use any of the blocks. The swimmers had to start in the water. I see our lead swimmer, looks like Vanya, lane 2. Sam very, very, very close, and Shelly trying her heart out to come in third. Looks like she got high 26, low 27, 4. And we got first, second, fourth. 6, 7, 10, 12. They get a nice warm down lap after sprinting. And so heat 2, heat 3, heat 4, the times will count. The times can help athletes qualify for sectionals and states, and it also can help the coaches place them in relays. We'll have in lane 2, Ben Pepper, the younger brother of Emily Pepper. Lane 4, we'll have Dhruv Chu. And in lane 6, we'll have Andrea Pedraza Herrera. Really nice dive for Dhruv. Both Ben and Dhruv look to be taking an early lead. Actually, I see Andrea doing beautifully too. All 3 of them came out of the wall, 1, 2, 3. Looks like Ben Pepper's taking the lead. Coming in around 30 seconds. Beautiful. 30, 31, 32. Nice job, guys. That was really impressive for a heat of some athletes that are brand new to the team this year. And this heat, meaning Dhruv and Andrea. Heat 3, we've got lane 2, Aileen Martins. Lane 4, Julia Gillis. And lane 6, Matt Duchemay. So we've got returning athletes in this heat. And they're off. Everybody making a good splash, an all-out sprint. Julia Gillis in the center there looks wonderful, keeping a steady pace close. It is, and Matt is coming to the wall first, right around 30 seconds. And I'd say Julia was 32. And Aileen around 37. Good job, guys. The fourth and final heat of the 50 freestyle. Lane 2, we have Mariana de Oliveira. Looks like we're able to do multiple lanes for this event. Lane 3, we'll have Carly Watt. Lane 4, Nat Noel. And lane 6, Abby Hersham. This is great because we have so many swimmers on our team for Holliston Medway to be nice enough to afford us the time to do additional heats and make sure all our athletes have opportunity to do some splashes this evening at our dual meet. Get used to the pressure of the starting system and the officials and the stands being full. Everybody's come off the wall nice, but I have to say Nat Noel looks exceptionally smooth there in lane 4. Good job. He did right around 33, 32. And looks like all 3 girls are going to come in right before 40 there. And just after 40 for Abby. Good job. Good job. Woo. Diving would normally be the next venue, but because we did it at the beginning of the meet, we might be able to go right into the 100 butterfly. And it does look like we'll be doing that. Events coming up are the 100 butterfly, the 100 free, in which there'll be 2 heats. The 500 free, 200 free relay, 100 back, the 100 breaststroke, and then finally we'll culminate the meet with the 400 freestyle relay. One of the reasons we did do the diving first is the meet was delayed by a high school competition that was here at Keefe Tech that ran over time. So it's a little later than everyone expected. And it's kind of hard on the Ashland High School athletes because we do morning practices 4 times a week here at Keefe Tech, 6 to 7:30 in the morning. So we're a morning team. So being up here at past 9 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock now, is probably quite exhausting for them. So I'm glad that they're trying to keep this meet rolling along. And this will be the 100 butterfly, 4 links to the pool fly. Lane 2, we should have Jake Pierson. Lane 4, Phillip Nikolov. And lane 6, Brooke Boulanger, who's new to the team, freshman this year. And there we go, 100 fly, 4 links to the pool butterfly, and Phillip did a beautiful start there. Look at his extension, look how far he goes with each stroke. Huge underwater dolphin kick, takes about 6 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And his distance per stroke, about 8 strokes per length, and that's really fantastic. Real strong and powerful in his 100 butterfly. 6, 7, 8, 9. As he's getting a little tired, he's added 1 extra stroke. And we see Jake Pierson not too far off right there, also doing the 100 fly. Phillip is at such a fast pace. He's only 51 seconds, 52 seconds. He might already be making a sectional cut. I see him coming in at 56, and I will check that easily. He's come into first place, but Jake's doing a great swim there as well. I'd say Jake came in around a 108, and that'll be first, second. So the boys sectionals 100 fly is a 58. He may have just made a sectional cut. I wouldn't be surprised. Looked at, he really went for it in that race. We get first, second. First, okay. So first and second will be scored on, and so another 10 points. So put our score at 57. And with 94 points, it's an automatic win. Right now, we're prepping for the 100 freestyle. There will be 2 heats of this. Ooh, our athlete is late to the block. Peter Lukashev has to get there. Go there, Peter, 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 go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Remember, he was early on in the diving section, too. So he's already done a lot of events. There he goes, Peter Lukashev, lane 2, Alex Pexey, lane 4, and Elise. They're swimming 4 lengths of freestyle. And I'm sure that little delay in Peter getting to the block is how exhausting it is, having done 6 dives, and he was already in a relay and I think an additional individual event. Look how good he looks. He's going out, both of them are going out in under 26 seconds, right around 26. I'm quite surprised. I think maybe that adrenaline did him some good. His older brother is also a sprint freestyler, really good at sprint freestyle as well. And looks like Alex pulling it home, a little more energy, coming in around a 54. And there's Peter, around a 58. Great job. And we're gonna have Elise coming in 3rd. Beautiful, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Nice job. She did about a 108. Boys sectional qualifying time for that 100 free would be a 52. Girls qualifying for 100 free would be a 59. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd brings us 13 more points. So we're at 70. There's a heat 2. We have in lane 2, Trey Adrian, lane 4, Dhruv Chu, and lane 6, Matt Duchemay. And if I've pronounced your names wrong, I'm so sorry. If you're listening to this broadcast, next time you see me, correct me, and we'll make sure I say them correctly on senior night. So I think Trey and Dhruv are freshmen this year. Just Dhruv. Trey's a junior. Okay, let's see what they can do in the 100 free. There's a 4x100 free relay at the end of the meet. So again, this is an important event to try and compete and maintain your spot on the 4x100 free relay or get added, depending how your performance is. So looks like a nice start there for Trey. And also another Holliston athlete in lane 5 who has a nice clip going there. Good walls. That was around 32. There was Dhruv the flip and Matt. There they go, another wall. And that Holliston girl looks like she's got a lot left. She's bringing that home with quite a good pace. came in at about a 102. There we have 105. And 110. And looks like our final athlete coming in, Drew, was a little over 110. Good job, guys. Now we have one of the hardest events, the 500 free. It's 20 lengths of the pool. It's such a distance for the athletes to concentrate on that counters are added. So you'll see at the end of the lane, counters that have panels that are going to be in all the odd number lengths. And then a big orange square is exposed under the water for their last, just prior to their last length of the 20 lengths. 500 free for boys is sectionals is right around 5 minutes. I can tell you exactly. 5:22. Girls sectionals in the 500 free, 5:51. And there they go. And as I said about the 200, this 500 is that much more complicated when it comes to pace, really knowing the pace you need. Bev Brion, a senior captain, is in lane 2. Jack Amberley is in lane 4, junior. And Bridget McSweeney is in lane 6. Bridget, Jack, and Bev all are year-round swimmers with their club teams, and they're conditioned for this race. They know how to swim it. They know how to pace it. But not all that many of them like it because it's so exhausting. It really does take a toll. It's a little less than a third of a mile. But it is Jack's best event, I think, in high school. And I'm sure he's going for a sectional cut to sort of get the cuts out of the way. In swimming events, you only need to make the qualifying times once. And as I mentioned earlier, during the diving section, divers have to do it. Their cumulative scores at 2 different meets. So it's a little bit easier to qualify in swimming in that you only need 1 really good meet to make qualification standards. He's going out in a fast pace. Looks like he's going to help this other gentleman keep a pace in Holliston, lane 3. And I can kind of see Bridget and Bev keeping an eye on one another. So one of the counters has messed it up, her counting. She has 17 instead of 7. And there goes Jack, finishing almost at 200. There we go. Now she knows which side of the panel to work with. Believe it or not, being a counter is a serious responsibility. You really do have to pay attention to how to manipulate the counting piece. And you can get disqualified in an event if you don't have the counter. So see the officials kind of stepping in. So there's lap 11 for Jack and the Holliston athlete, Holliston Medway athlete. And we've got Bev's kind of pulled up a bit, but Bridget's still right in there. And they're finishing up halfway. And Jack has just caught them on being a 50 ahead. So it's so important for the counters to be accurate because, as I said, the athletes can get disqualified if there's no counter, or if the counter is off count and they do too few and stop. So Jack looks like he's keeping a really strong pace. So let's keep in mind 5:22 is the sectionals. 5:21 would be states for the boys. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if he makes it on this late evening. Okay, Bev's rolled over on her back. Maybe she's got some shoulder pain. The 500 freestyle is an interesting event because you can swim other strokes. Most people stick with freestyle because it's the fastest stroke. Bev has a beautiful backstroke. And I'm trying to see with the counter. I think Jack has 150 left. The starter should be making a tone of some kind. There he goes. There he goes. So that tone is for Jack to know that the lead swimmer, all the swimmers now know the lead swimmer has only a 50 left. And I still think he's perfectly capable of doing the state cut time, 5:21.98. He's put in a terrific effort on this evening, and I'm be so happy for him if he gets those cuts made already. And there he is coming in at 5:19, 5:20, 5:21. Woo! I think he did it. I'm sorry if I raised my voice. I think he did it. Certainly just right in pace. And we've got Bridget, who has her final 2 lengths now, and Bev, who's coming in backstroke. And looking very smooth and strong. And her points will count, because in freestyle, oh, I'm sorry, 1 more 50. Points will count, because in freestyle you can swim any stroke. It's a free condition stroke opportunity. The only thing you cannot do in freestyle is touch the bottom of the pool. And you have to start and finish. But other than that, you can swim any of the 4 strokes. Looks like we've got first, and we'll get 4th and 5th. So adding those 9 points puts us at 79. And up we have 200 freestyle relay. So as you see more and more athletes gathering at the block, you'll know why. There's Bev just coming in, 640 or so. Excellent clip considering that she did freestyle and backstroke. Kind of worried maybe she had a pinch or something and decided to roll over on her back. Use different muscles. Bridget McSweeney came in under 7 minutes. Great job. Beginning of the season, very nice job. So relays are lining up. We've got our 200 freestyle relay, which means each athlete does 2 lengths of the pool. We're going to have 2 heats of the 200 freestyle relay. And the first heat will be the point heat. We'll have our athletes in 2, 4, and 6. The order that we have here is Vanya Lukashev, senior captain, will be first in lane 2, then Trey, then Emily Pepper, then Pratit. In lane 4, we'll have Sam Govan, Michelle, Alex, and Jack. And in lane 6, we'll have Brooke, Ellie, Elise, and Ben. And I see the first athletes are getting ready. It'd be a great time. I'll also take a peek at the sectionals. It'd be a great time to get some of those times in. Looks like for the girls it'd be 154. Oh, I'm sorry, it's co-ed. So actually they won't be able to compete, only for score, but not to qualify for sectionals, because at sectionals and states, they swim all boys or all girls. But we do have school records that can be broken. keeps it interesting. Okay, there they go. 200-yard free relay, 136.75 is the co-ed school record, broken in 2018, and it looks very difficult. So I'd be very impressed if this early in the season they could do that. And look, Vanya is in the lead. Vanya out of 24, Sam right around 25. Second swimmers were Trey and Michelle. And Ellie McSweeney, Bridget's younger sister. And here they're coming into the wall. Third swimmers, Emily Pepper, Alex Pexey. There they go. And Jack Kimberly, who just did the 200 free and the 500 free, is the last swimmer on the 4x50 relay. And here he goes. That's a lot of swimming for Jack in a short period of time. He looks great. And the last swimmer, Pratit, looks good. Got off the block. Still staying and remaining in first and second place. Nice swimming to the wall for Elise. Nice dive from Ben Pepper. He's sprinting his way home. And our first relay comes in at 1:43. Nice job, 1:44. First and second. Good job, Pratit. And there's our final relay, finishing up with Ben Pepper. So in that event, we'll score. So we're at 91 points. So they may call the meet and stop scoring it after the 100 back. So we'll see how that goes. Good job. Good job, everybody. Okay, so now we have a wonderful second heat. Lane 2, we have Rachel Bear. We have Sophia swimming second. We have Cece Govan swimming third, and Drew swimming fourth. Lane 4, we have Elena, Andrea, Josh Landry, who was diving earlier, and Emma Landry, who was diving earlier. Lane 6, we'll have Ryan Kramer, Elena, Nat, and Matt. And good luck to them, because I know each of their 50 free splits are going to matter. They really want to practice these relays, because as we head into TVL champs, our relays are going to earn us points and will continue to help us out through the season. And there they go. And again, thanks to Holliston Medway for affording this time, another few minutes for us to have a second heat when it doesn't look like they have enough swimmers to participate, and so they've afforded us the time to let all our athletes have opportunities to make splashes tonight and get the feel for the water to start our season out. Rachel out in a nice clip. We got Rachel, Elena, and Ryan. Farthest from us is Ryan, touching in around 30 seconds, actually about 29. And then 32 and 33 maybe even faster. And look, we've got Sophia right off. Andrea looks great. Elena is in lane 6. A lot of the speed that improves throughout the 2-month season, sometimes 2.5-month season, is from flip turns, because for the athletes who don't swim year-round, they don't get an opportunity to practice flip turns, and so much speed can be gained from a quick somersault and a long kick and glide off the wall. So where you place your feet and how you angle your body and reduction of resistance and streamlining can really give you an advantage coming out of that flip turn. And they all look neck and neck. What three great relays. So that's Cece Govan in lane 2, Josh Landry in 4, and 6 Nat. The final swimmer just off the block is Emma, Dhruv, and then Matt. All relays looking great. And thanks again to our divers who are both part of our diving section, and they come back and do individual events. A lot is on their plate for our swim meets, and we really need them. Those diving points really help. Great swim for Emma coming in, and Matt and Dhruv, excellent. Next event is our 100 backstroke. Lane 2, Sam Govan. Lane 4, Alex Gu. And lane 6, Michelle Grasberger. There'll be 2 heats of the 100 back. Only 2 more individual events left in the meet, and 1 relay. Whistle for the divers to get in the water. I mean the swimmers to get in the water. And there they go. Alex with a great start. Alex, looks like there's someone right between Alex and Sam who's creating a splash there. A little bit of competition to have someone in eyes view. And Alex hitting the wall very quickly in a 27. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he already made states tonight. 100 back cut will be 100.59 in the states, and for girls 107, 106 states. Oh, and Alex, again, we're looking for Alex to do a 59.9, and he did a 58. Absolutely beautiful. And Michelle needs to do a 7 or a 6, and she looks really, really tired, and I think she's coming in at a 7. Not sure if she made it look really close. And I'm thinking our places in that were 1st, 3rd, and 5th. And indeed, even if we only got 3 points, we've accomplished what we needed to win the dual meet. So we let go of the score at this point and focus more on the athletes, which is really what we're here for. 100 back has heat 2. And once again, Holliston Medway has afforded us the opportunity to have a full heat of Ashland swimmers. So we're going to have a swimmer in every lane. Lane 1 is going to be Ellie McSweeney. Lane 2, Rachel Bear. Lane 3, Ben Pepper. Lane 4, Emily Pepper. Lane 5, Sophia Kriegsman. And lane 6, Elena Navruzbekova. Those 2 peppers next to each other are brother and sister, lane 3 and lane 4. Looks like Ben got a little better start. But Emily's stroke is so nice and smooth. Let's see who has a better flip turn. Oh, Emily's staying under longer, gliding further. Very different techniques. Everybody into the wall around 35, 36. Emily came out very well on that wall. She looks very relaxed. And just because of controlling her pace and going in and out of these walls very well, Emily seems to pinch ahead of her brother. And we've got once again, Ellie McSweeney now looks like she's going to come in first in lane 1. Rachel Bear is in lane 2. Emily all around 116. Good job. Emily Benwright coming in, Sophia, and there's Elena. Good job. Last individual event of the evening is the 100 breaststroke. 4 lengths of the pool breaststroke. We'll have 2 heats. And heat number 1 of the breaststroke, we have Vanya Lukashev in lane 2. We have Phillip Nikolov in lane 4 and Cici Govan in lane 6. Vanya out with a nice lead already. Quick start and a nice lead. Give you an idea of the 100 breast. Sectional is a 107. States is a 106. Right in his eye is Phillip, right there nearby. Came in at 34, 35. Nice pull out. That is a really hard breaststroke sectional cut. Girls is a 117. And as I said, the boys is a 107. Hear us cheering, and I think it's for Emma Landry, lane 6. Elena's in lane. Wait, I'm sorry. Cici Govan is in lane 6. There he came in at 117. Nice job, Phillip. And Vanya completed the race, and in 4th, Cici. Good job. And we'll have a second heat, the 100 breaststroke. Elena will be in lane 2. Ryan Kramer, lane 4. Emma Landry in lane 6. As our last heat gets ready to swim the breaststroke, the last individual event, as you'll see the relay groups heading to the blocks. Our girls are ready to go. Looks like, not sure where Ryan went, but we've got the last girl swimming. Okay, so we have Elena and Emma. And we'll only have one heat of relays. This is the, after this 100 breaststroke is the last event of the meet. It's 4 by 100 free relay, called the 400 free relay. Each swimmer swims 4 lengths of the pool. swimmers in these relays are those that have not used up all their events. You can only swim a maximum of 4 events in the varsity heat of a swim meet. Out in a 38, 39, nice pace. These are really good swims for Elena and Emma. And they look close, they're kind of keeping an eye on each other. So good job. They're both bringing it home nicely. Both of them look like they have plenty of energy. Well-paced 100 breaststroke for Elena and Emma. You see Elena coming in at about a 125. Excellent. 126. Good job. Good job, girls. Woo. All right, our last and final events of the night is the 400 free relay. Lane 2, Jake Pierson, Emily Pepper, Sam Govan, Peter Lukashev. Lane 4, Alex Gu, Bev Brion, Phillip Nikolov, Jack Emberley. And lane 6, Bridget McSweeney, Elsie Ray, Trey, Adrian, and Pratit. We've had a very good competition today. Our team has shown some really good results in the scoring. And I know that Allison will be bringing to you the final score after we're off air. The judges have tabulated. And there they go, Jake, Alex, and Bridget. And Bridget earlier swam the 500 free. She's put in a lot of links this evening. Looks like Jake's going to swim into the wall first. On the 50, around a 26. Bridget, nice, 31. These relays score very, very well. For first place is 8 points. Second place is 4 points. Third place is 2 points. So it really is significant to win a relay, and to get 1, 2 is just terrific. Great points. So then the second splashes are Emily Pepper in lane 2 and Bev Brion in lane 4. And Elsie Reap will be taking off the block just right now. There she goes, beautiful long dive, nice glide. Bev's coming back into the wall. Very briskly, we see Phillip Nikolov is gonna get ready. He'll be splashing in after she finishes the 100. Bev's looking over her shoulder at the boy in the lane next to her. He's catching up on her a bit. I can see that worried look on her face. Oh, he got her on the wall. And our next athlete is Phillip Nikolov. Let's see if Phillip can catch him back up to first. Well, Phillip sure did a confident dive there with a glide almost halfway down the pool. He looks like his pace is going to bring us back. And we've got Sam Govan in the water, lane 2, making a big splash. Trey Adrian. Very nice, Phillip staying strong, keeping the lead. Beautiful glides off his walls. And he'll be coming into the final swimmer in lane 4, Jack Emberley. And there goes Jack. Very legal, nice, long dive, being safe because don't want to get disqualified for leaving early. And he's keeping the lead, and Jack's really making an effort, I can see. Peter Lukashev was the final swimmer, just took off lane 2. And Pratit will be the final athlete in lane 6, bringing home their relay. Jack just hit the wall. And Pratit just went. Jack's been in a lot of yardage tonight. 200 free, 500 free, and then these freestyle relays. Looks great. And here he comes bringing the relay home in a 3:47. Nice job. And looks like our other relay came in second. Wow, good job. Finished there by Peter Lukashev, and then Pratit. Their relays came in 3rd and 4th place, and points only go to first 3. So Pratit bringing home the relay in a fast clip in lane 6. There we go. Good job. Excellent job for our swimmers tonight in our first dual meet of the Ashland High School swim and dive season. We've got quite a few meets coming up in our league. We've got Weston coming up in December 11th. We have our Hopkinton meet December 22nd. Westwood, January 4th. Dedham, January 8th. Medfield, January 9th. Norwood, January 16th. And Norton, the 23rd. We'll have our senior night January 30th against Dover Sherburne here at Keefe Tech. TVLs are the first weekend in February, and sectionals are the second weekend, and states are the third weekend in February. So stay tuned for more on the Ashland High School Swimming and Diving program, and thank you, Allison and Ashland Cable Television, for allowing us to be filmed tonight and supporting our teams, and hopefully we'll have a terrific season as we did last year and be victorious over the TVL League and win our dual meets. So tonight she'll update the score, but I do think we did capture tonight's win. And thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope someday you or your children or your friends or neighbors will consider Ashland High School Swimming and Diving. Thank you, and have a good evening. This is Rhonda Grasberger signing out.